Hi, welcome to Queen Cat Design Studio. Today I'm going to show you how to make these really cute Christmas ornaments that I've been making. This one is using a steampunk bird that is coming out on Wednesday at Queen Cat Designs. He's really fun to work with. This one I added glitter around the background. Can you see it in the video? So when the Christmas lights hit the ornament, it's just going to shine. This one is made with the little Jack-in-the-Box from our new Christmas Friends stamp set that came out this week. This one is made with the gingerbread man in the Christmas Friends stamp set. And then I just have some various ones. This Santa one is from the Melee Kalikimaka set that came out in, I believe, November. Might have been October. But it's in the store. Now these are made with Ranger's memory glass, and I'm using the 1.5 by 1.5 inch size in square. So to start, what you want to do is you want to take a stamp and just stamp your image and then go ahead and color it. And after I colored it, I added accents to it with my white souffle pen, like on the acorn right here and on the leaf veins and whatnot. So they'll really stand out. And you don't have to color the whole image. Just kind of take your glass and set it over the image and find which part of the image that you want to highlight in your ornament. So I've taken the squirrel, and you see how I haven't colored all of the image here. I wanted to save the ink in my markers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place my glass right about there, and I'm going to move everything off of my mat, and I'm going to take my craft knife. I use the Cutter Bee craft knife for cutting. What I'm going to do is I'm going to line up the glass onto my image right where I want it, and then firmly press with 2 fingers on top of the glass and just simply cut around the glass pretty tight to the edge so you don't have any hangy outies. And then you should be able to just lift this off, and there you have your little squirrel inside of your ornament. Now the next thing I do is I like to make a pretty backer, so when the ornament's slipped over, it's not just this white. So what I do is I just take a piece of pattern paper, and here I have Christmas trees or polka dots. So I think I'm going to use the polka dots for this one. And all I do is I take my sticky thumb adhesive and just put a couple dots on it so it'll hold. And then just adhere it to the back of your pattern paper, so when you turn it over, you're going to have the pretty polka dots. Just trim around the edge really close. So now I have the back of polka dots and the front is my squirrel. The next thing you're going to do is take one piece of glass, put it on the back of your squirrel, and take one and put it on the front. So see how there's a piece of glass there and glass there. Then here comes the fun part. This is Ranger's foil tape, and I'm using silver today. They have it in gold, copper, and silver, I believe. There might be more colors, but that's all that I've seen here locally. So you just kind of unroll it, and it has the silver on the front with a brown liner on the back, and you're just going to peel away the brown, just enough to get you started. Lay it down on the table, and you don't want to bend it. This stuff is so sticky. Once it's stuck to something, it doesn't like to come up. So I'm going to start about halfway in on one of the edges and just lay it right down onto the tape. And I kind of rub it on the table back and forth to get a nice seal. and then fold over the corner like this and rub it, and then fold over the corner again and rub it. And you're going to want to have a popsicle stick on hand. Fold over the corner and rub it. And then when you come to the end here, you see how you have about that much left? What I do is I just snip off the excess, set that to the side, and then you just take it and you put it on with your fingers and then just rub it really good. And then the next thing you do is, I don't know if you can see this, but there's some hanging off the back and the front sides. With your fingers, just push in. So you're folding both the back and the front down at the same time, like so. And we'll take care of the corners when we get to the popsicle stick. So you go ahead and you do all 4 corners. Then you take your popsicle stick and you just want to rub it onto the front and the back of the glass, and this provides a really nice seal as well as a decorative edge to your piece. And you really want to focus on pushing the corners down so when you touch it you don't accidentally cut yourself, because this is metal, so you want it really nice and soft, as soft as you can get it around the edges. So you have this. That's what my squirrel turned out like. And then the next thing you want to do is apply your bail. So what I'm going to do is flip this over so the back is showing, and take Ranger's liquid glass and just apply, make sure, okay, this is my top, so I'm going to make sure that I put the liquid glass on the top versus the bottom so it won't be upside down. And I just found these little bales at a craft store here called Roberts, but I believe Michael's and Joann's has them as well. So you just apply a dollop of liquid glass, put your bale right on it, and try and center it with your popsicle stick, and then just apply more liquid glass on top so it really adheres it down and sticks it really nice when it's dry. And then this is one of my finished ones, so you can see the bale right here, and the liquid glass dries nice and clear. And then the last thing you do is you just add your gold string and hang it on your Christmas tree. I hope you've enjoyed. Come by and see our new stamp release on Wednesday, December 1st at Queen Cat Designs. Have a great day.